Welcome back to more Let's Play Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Last time, we made our way down into the dank caves and basically learned how to swim. How nice. Here we found a whole bunch of nice items, such as the walk armor and the almighty Ares ring. Today, we're probably going to finish up exploring down here and probably grabbing some of the last progression items we need for the game. How exciting, huh? So, let's get moving on into a boss fight. Ow! To a very notable and famous one, Granfalloon. This is an interesting fight, because as you can see, it's spawning all these enemies. Now, if you can get it off, not Dark Metamorphosis. Come on. Don't know why I'm really struggling with it so much, but you know what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to soul steal, and I just can't do it. There we go. You can do some serious damage. Still, crowd control is probably best left to the sword if it handles it. And once you start breaking off these chunks, you expose the main Granfalloon core. It's not a very hard boss, but it's a super memorable one. And, just to level with you for a second, man, this is an unfathomable amount of skulls and dead bodies. I mean, seriously, this is probably where Dracula kept every single person he's ever killed, murdered, and otherwise offed. So, quite the cathedral, wouldn't you say? Kind of ironic that there's a cross down here, all things considered. But hey, it's not my place to question these things. I'm just here to defeat Dracula and, you know, take out Castlevania, I suppose. And I guess help Maria while we're at it. May as well. Otherwise, for defeating Granfalloon, you receive Morgamil. Which, well, let's take a look. It's a black sword. It's strong versus holy. Morgamil is basically the sister sword to the holy sword. It's one less damage, but it does the opposite effect. Rather than being holy, it's unholy, but it still deals damage. So, if you're going against something that is holy elemental, it's pretty good. So, overall, we'll give it a shot. It's not phenomenal in a lot of places, just because a lot of the enemies in the game are basically unholy. So, it's not my favorite sword, but if you have been playing along and you didn't happen to grab the holy sword, it's not a bad replacement. Or if you just like the animation more, I mean, it's only 1 damage difference, so... No. There we go. So yeah, it's not bad, but it's no holy sword for me. Plus, again, holy sword just has that super useful quarter circle forward ability that I love using. So, admittedly, I would rather have it. Oh, I forgot these guys bleed. Kind of funny. Ow. Now, speaking of fire, here's an interesting thing. If Alucard dies specifically to fire, he has a unique death animation where he burns to a crisp. Most of the time, he just kind of dies and that's that. But with fire specifically, he disintegrates, which is honestly a really cool touch. Probably because, you know, he's a vampire. Or a Dampier, half-breed vampire, whatever you want to call him. I don't think Castlevania specifically really cares much about its continuity. He's a vampire, and that's that. Which, hey, fair enough. Ooh, I'm gonna keep my stopwatch rather than the Marbler Bible. Come on, baby. There we go. Get all that HP back. Lovely. Sorry, Mr. Skeleton, today's not your lucky day. Thanks for the HP, though. I like that you can come to this area very early on, because it allows you to get all these really good items if you were, paying attention. So if we wanted, early in the game, we could have come here first and gotten the Ring of Ares. But you wouldn't have had the ability to get through here. This is where that sonar ability comes in. Basically, use the bat, use sonar, and navigate through all these nasty spikes. This is the reason I like to wait to come here, because otherwise it's going to be hell getting through. Though, once you've got through, turn on the lights, things are good as new. And, yeesh, look at those poor souls in the back. That must hurt. Anyways, we'll just be on our way. Still, it's gonna be a pain getting back through there with, the bat again, but no, well, is what it is. Hey, I don't want the marble. Stopwatch is supreme. And here we get cross shurikens. Huh. Alright. Sure. And man, look at the damage of the Holy Sword. I mean, it just makes sense that a holy weapon would be really good. I mean, after all, the vampire killer, the whip that all the Belmonts use to kill Dracula, is holy. So, it just makes sense that the Holy Sword is really good. It is kind of interesting that Alucard can wield it, though, huh? Otherwise, what's all this way? Well, looks kind of dilapidated, old, and maybe not the greatest, but we'll pick it up. It's the Spike Breaker. And a library card. So that way, you can leave real easy. How nice. Now, wrong button. The Spike Breaker is spike breaking armor. You can imagine what that's for. Remember that room we saw all that time ago? We can now finally go explore that. So, let's go do it. If I can find my gosh darn library cards, there we go. Otherwise, make sure you got everything down here, which pretty sure we did. And should be good to go. To the library. I tell you, the power of reading, it's quite powerful. Being literate never helped so much. Otherwise, too, I'm going to unequip the Ares ring, just to show you that its defense isn't terrible. Also, too, I would like to have my shield back. Thank you. So yeah, compared to something like the Holy Mail, it's one defense better, which isn't bad. The walk armor is actually slightly better than things, which I never would have guessed, but hey, not bad. And then otherwise, the circlet isn't as good defensively. So I think I want to keep the stone mask equipped. Which, by the way, for those of you who don't know, the stone mask is a cute little reference to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Because a certain vampire in that series, that manga, or at this point anime, uses the stone mask to become a vampire. So I think it's really cute that they put that in their games. It's just a nice little nod. And then otherwise, let's see. Yeah. May as well take the teleporter once we get out of the library. Now look, I'm certain a lot of people wonder where Alucard works out to get that figure, but turns out he works out at the library. Who would have guessed? It's funny because that's going to be even more true later on in the game too. Because let me tell you, this library is full of secrets. We can't do anything with it right now, but eventually it'll be pretty darn good. Still, for now, let's go explore that spike area, huh? After all, we saw it how long ago? It must be filling you all with curiosity, right? I mean, look, I know I'm curious. And yes, I do know what's there. Of course I do. After all, I told you I practiced the whole game. Ooh! What was that? Ah! He dropped the talisman, which may absorb damage taken. Pretty cool item. It's honestly not bad to pair with the Ares ring. I'm not going to use it, but hey, knock yourself out. It's not bad. Admittedly, I don't think I've ever used it, so there might be some weird caveat or otherwise not great thing with it. But what that is, I don't know. Otherwise, looks like a good teleporter to me. And then otherwise, while we're here, I plan on getting that one pip of map that we missed. And then I'm probably just going to library card back. And then we'll explore everything off to the right there. And should be the end of the game. We certainly won't end things this episode, but hey, should be a pretty easy finish, I'm thinking. Ooh, almost got me with the axe there. Sneaky, sneaky. Perfect. Now at this point, it's basically just backdash to win and go get our reward for whatever the heck is in that spike room. Whoops. You know, what am I doing? The dog run. Oh, goodness. If I could face the right way, that would help. But this segment is pretty much the exact reason you have the dog run. If I can do it, my goodness. Sometimes I swear, the D-pad and the control stick on the Xbox controller, sometimes it is so finicky for no reason, and I don't know why. Oh well. Maybe it's just a me thing, big skill issue, you know, whatever you want to call it. Oh well. These things, they happen. Oh, I didn't get enough of a run-up. Ah, oh well. The limitations of a dog, right? There we go. But man, talk about satisfying. It may not be incredibly MP efficient, but it is satisfying. Let's see. Should just be straight down. And of course the Black Crows giving us guff once more. There we go. All right, we got everything. Up we go. Thank goodness, too, and this is an unsung praise of the gravity boots, you can't take damage while using them. That is so useful. Otherwise, good, good. Make sure the spike breaker's on. And yeah, look at that. It even works on Alucard's head. What a nice piece of armor, huh? And yeah, break all your spikes, feel pretty good about yourself. And look, you even need the open jewel to get here. They really wanted to make sure you couldn't get here without it. So what is here, huh? Maria!
So, did you find Richter?
I don't know if he's the one you're looking for, but I found a Belmont.
Really? So he is here?
But the one I saw was the enemy. He was the lord of this castle.
That can't be true. You're wrong. I must go now.
Yeah, the truth hurts. Still, with the silver and gold ring, we can now go to the clock room and get something very special. Thanks to Maria. So, let's finish breaking our spikes here. It is kind of fun, I gotta admit. Use our mist. And otherwise, basically just check the map, make sure you're not really missing much, and then go fill out all the stuff to the top right, and should be pretty much good to go. Now, look, ultimately, I should just use a library card and press the right button. So, let's do it. Oh, Herald Shield, I need to swap you out for a library card, assuming I didn't use them all. Where did I put it? Or did I use them all? Am I a fool who used all my library cards? I think I might be. Well, gosh darn it, don't be like me and make sure you buy more library cards. Because, oh, wait, no, I didn't. Okay, whew. Thank goodness I just can't read. Much better. Ironic that I can't read, and yet we're teleporting to a place of reading and learning, huh? I mean, look, come on, I can't be the only one who sees the irony in that, right? Alright. Perfect, now that we're back, we can start making our way back to the clock room. And I mean, for old time's sake, if you really wanted to bounce the library and try to get that axe armor or the arcana ring, whichever one you didn't get yet, you could, but I'm not going to bother. Besides, like I said, we'll be back later. We just got to unlock the other thing, which should be happening pretty darn soon. I know what you're thinking, man, you know, here we are, like, basically at the end of the game. Yeah, it takes a while, but it is a good item, so I get why they made you wait so long. Now remember, we're not going to the top right yet. We need to first go back to the clock room, which, easy enough. So just head on down. And I mean, at this point, I would really hope that you're feeling really familiar with the castle, you know? Like, I think the game's done a really good job of making you feel just kinda at home. I mean, seriously, by the time you return to areas like this, it feels like the bread and butter kind of run. Like, oh, I need to get somewhere? I'll just go this way because I know the way around. You're super powerful at this point, especially compared to when you first showed up. I mean, seriously, Alucard was hitting... Well, we don't know how much damage he was doing, but I doubt his starting gear was even this good. Even if we don't find it again, well, oh well. This new stuff is honestly pretty darn good. Still, well, we're almost there. Ow. Yeesh. I hate where they put that one skeleton. It's such a mean position. Otherwise, hop on up. I would rather check the map and go a little slow than waste everyone's time going the wrong way. Boom. Goodbye, Mr. Slinger and Skeleton. We have no use for you. I actually blocked the bone there because I messed up my backdash inputs. That's funny. Otherwise... Ah, the clock room. And Flea Man. Ah, it's good to see you, buddy. Now, nothing happens. Well, turns out, in order for the thing to happen, you need to equip the gold ring and the silver ring. All right. Now that you've done that, I don't think, really need these again. At least, not anytime soon. So, unequip them, head on down. And for your troubles, you get a nice life max up and a heart increase. Very good. And of course, a save room. Very convenient. I, of course, love a good save room. I mean, hey, who wouldn't? Save your progress, full heal, MP restore. It's just your one-stop shop. I mean, seriously. Otherwise, we'll take this nice elevator on down. And, oh. Uh-huh. Well, well. Now, if I were you, take the time now to explore this area. By explore the area, I mean go around the cube, kind of awkwardly like this, and then enter.
Alucard?
That voice, Maria?
I'm sorry. You were right. He has joined forces with the enemy.
So it was a Belmont after all.
But someone must be controlling him. Whatever we do, we can't harm Richter.
But he must be stopped.
I know. Well, here. Take these with you.
What are these?
If you wear these, you can see beyond evil illusions.
Thank you. 'Tis best then if you pray for the soul of your friend.
And so, yeah, Maria, I believe yep, gives you the holy glasses, which allows you to see beyond magical curses. This is the final progression item in the game. With this, you can now beat the game. So, thank goodness. All that's left is to go to the top right and make our way to Richter. Because unfortunately, turns out there's no way to get him back, at least as far as we know. So, maybe with the holy glasses, we'll be able to suss something out while we're fighting him and find something controlling him. Who knows? Still, it is statistically our best piece of equipment, so may as well equip it and call it a day. Ah, the library. How lovely. I'll need to make sure to, buy some more library cards next time I'm here. But for now, it's all good. So we'll backdash on out and start making our way up to the top right of the map. And then basically we'll fill it in, make our way to Richter, and hey, that's game. Sounds pretty easy to me. Yep, still going the right way. It's funny, I talk about feeling familiar, and then I'm here looking at the map every 2 seconds, making sure I'm not going the wrong way. Ironic, isn't it? Man, 142. Yeah, the Holy Sword is just phenomenal. Like I said, it's got to be one of my favorite weapons in the entire game. It is so powerful. And I mean, of course it is. You're fighting the forces of Dracula, or I guess in this case, Richter. So why wouldn't it be powerful? Also, at this point, I think let's go and take the elevator. Come on, elevator. Thank you. And up we go. And I gotta say, I love when it's clear in this outer wall, just so you can see that huge moon. I love it so much. It is awesome looking. Plus, you can see the reflection of it down on the water there. Like, what an awesome detail. Again, I've been praising this game's sprite work, the animations, the music, everything. And I mean, honestly, it just deserves the praise it gets. It is such a well-made game. I think out of many games that are made from this era, Symphony of the Night is going to always be regarded as just a timeless classic. And hey, welcome to the Clock Tower. This is usually pretty much the last place you go in every Castlevania game, so we're right on cue. Feels pretty good, huh? Otherwise, we'll fly up here and get the Fire of Bat. Awesome. Now, if you press the attack button with the bat, you can shoot a little fireball. It's alright. I never really use it for its purpose, but it's there. Otherwise, we will wing smash all the way up here just to make sure we're filling in that map. Perfect. And then, otherwise, do it again this direction. Again, gotta fill in that map. It feels a little ridiculous having to do this, I will admit, but hey, if it works, it works. Alright. Wing smash this way. Ooh. And we'll grab some items while we're at it. The Ice Mail, the Bekatoa, and the Shaman Shield. Now, once we get a second, I will show what the Shaman Shield does, but figure let's finish smashing our head into the wall for a minute. Yeah, 138 damage. The Holy Sword is just up and away one of my favorite weapons. It's so good. I know I keep talking about it, but it's so cool. You've gone this whole playthrough seeing, like, 10s, 20s, maybe a 30 or a 40 if you're feeling lucky. But now it's like, I have the Ares ring. I'm so powerful. I'm hitting hundreds. Oh, it's so good. I tell you, nothing feels better. Ooh, thank you, sword. And I noticed that the bridge is repaired there. Now, notably, if you come here earlier, you can try to cross the bridge, but it'll break beneath you. So, it's a bit of a unique thing that the bridge isn't broken for us. Still, you can fill in the entire map without actually breaking it. So, I'm just going to leave it. I don't see a reason to break that fine architecture. Otherwise, for the sake of actually completing the map, enter here in the south. And welcome to the Forbidden Clock Tower, because oh my gosh, is it a pain. Though, the music makes up for it. It's really good. Marble. No, no, no. Perfect. Ow. So yeah, normally in most Castlevanias, the clock tower is notorious for being an awful area because these Medusa heads just get in your way, and it just sucks. Because generally in those games, in older traditional Castlevanias, falling is a game over. My apologies that I'm being quiet, because I'm listening for that click. Once that switch clicks, you will be able to move on. Hit each of these switches until they click. Trust me on this. Also, some water. Very cute. And we can break the spikes here too, which is really nice. Because, see that grate right there? Although mist could easily go through it, for some reason, the game says no, and you must hit these cogwheels to open it. So, we'll play by the rules. So you need to hit the two in the previous room, and then come into this room and hit these ones. And then, once you hear all of the clicks, this room will open. And you'll get the steel helmet, the gold plate, and the star flail. Some pretty good stuff if you'd come here earlier. Notably, the star flail. Not as powerful, but you can attack really fast with it. It's pretty cool. And I figure while we're here, let's equip the shield rod. There we go. And let's show off the new shield we got, the Shaman Shield. Ooh. Very cool. Intelligence up. So yeah, helps you cast spells. It's not my favorite, but hey, it's not bad. Yeah, a whole 25 int just for casting that. You could do worse. Get into a big fight, equip it, cast it, be on your way. It's not a bad idea. Otherwise, ooh, there's the diagonal. Again, I never get that because it's so awkward to hit it, but we got it. Oh, my clock, or my watch. Oh, thank you, okay, whew. Again, you think I would learn better than to, you know, hit candlesticks because they can drop things, but whatever. Nice little secret passage here with some armored flea men, of course. Why wouldn't there be? And then otherwise, this should pretty much be the end of the clock tower. Beautiful. Ow. Ow. Oh my gosh. I'm taking a lot more damage than I thought I was. Oh no. Okay, hold up. We're not feeling very good. Excuse me, good sir. I went the wrong way. Uh-oh. Excuse me, Mr. Armor. There's a nice little full life here, so I'm gonna take that and be on my way. Thanks, pal. Whew. That was a lot closer out than I would have liked. I tell you, flea men, they never stop being annoying. Still, kind of the mark of a good enemy design, huh? That even this late into the game, they don't stop being annoying. I mean, seriously, it's kind of cool. Ow. Get out of here. Ow. Oh, no. Oh, that's really bad. Oh, no. My watch. It's gone. It's gone. There's no way. Oh, that sucks. Oh, well. That's what I get for breaking the candelabra, huh? And man, welcome to this weird maze of things. Yeah, look at that. He leaves his ghost behind. Really cool enemy. Nah, I'll take the holy water. I always liked the holy water for some reason. I mean, it is cool, you know? Then, let's see. Yeah, let's just grab the bottom here. break this easily noticeable wall. Get us a healing mail. Very cool. And nothing else beyond it. And let's take a look at it. Because it restores HP while walking. Kind of cool. Not my favorite armor, but it can be good in a pinch. If you don't know how to use like Dark Metamorphosis or, you know, even Soul Steel or whatever, it can be a really great piece of armor in a pinch. Again, not my favorite, but hey, I'm sure for someone who's played this game and didn't know all the cool spells and whatever, it's probably a lifesaver. So hey, I'm not going to discount it or, you know, be a naysayer about it just because I don't use it. Ow! Get out of here, guy. And then otherwise, you know what? We'll just hit you. Whatever. Get out of here. Oh, I was hoping I could wing smash through there. Not that it would have led anywhere, but it would have been cool. You know what? Ow. There we go. Get a whole bunch of HP back. See, there you go. Again, healing armor, probably fine and good. Not for me. I would much rather just mess up my input 17 times and then finally Soul Steel after I've lost more HP than I would have had by just not doing it. Oh, hello. Interesting enemy. That's not the spell I wanted. There we go. Cool, boss. Very cool indeed. Get a nice life max up, and hey, we're pretty much there. Awesome. You know what? Maybe we'll just finish things right now. Also, too, make sure you come on down here. I never went into this room. You could have done it earlier. Or wait, no. I did go into this room. I just forgot to do it when I died because it had been that long. Silly me. I tell you. Memories, am I right? Still, why am I using the bat? I can just zoom up. Granted, I should show this. This is cool. I mean, look at this. What a cool set piece, right? Like, that's awesome. Otherwise, nice little save point. Beautiful. We'll take that save game. And then, I mean, honestly, end of the game's right there. May as well just go for it, right? Still, let's make sure we do our due diligence, grab all these nice little items, like the falchion. Very useful. Then fill out the rest of the map. And hey, look! Looks familiar. This is where we started the game. Kinda cool, huh? Do a nice little wing smash. Explore this dastardly area. Oh, I hate all the fleamen. Again, just when you think you're done fighting the fleamen. Nope, they're back. Also, ham and eggs? Huh, okay. Ooh, and would you look at that? A nice little upgrade. Well, I'll be sure to snag that real quick. Please stay away from me. Ooh. Please, I'm just a humble bat. Leave me be. Thanks for the $25. And we'll get the Power of Mist, which I believe allows you to be in the mist form for longer. I guess let's take a look here. Yeah, extends the mist form. So now, you can be in it for a while. It's kind of useful, I guess. I don't super use it, but hey, when it comes up, it comes up. Better than nothing, or, you know, getting hit or something like that. Or like the confessional, getting stabbed with a spear. That must not be fun. Otherwise, we'll gravity boots on up. Get a nice life max up. Heart max up. The ghost card, which is the final familiar in the game. Another heart max up. And another life max up. Look at that. Over 300 HP. Feels good, doesn't it? Make sure you fill out these pesky tiles. And then otherwise, I mean, should pretty much just be end of the game. So, let's do it. And if you see there, you get a whole bunch of different items, but they kind of just drop down. And hey, let's finally see what's up here, shall we? And you know what, for giggles, let's grab the cross. Ooh, a Frankfurter, pot roast, turkey, sirloin. Very delicious. And of course, some resistance potions. And the platinum mail. I don't think it's better than what we got, but whoopsies. May as well give it a look. Well, I can't tell because of the Ring of Aries. Sure. Let's take a look. Yeah, it's worse. Oh, well, it was worth a shot. Otherwise, we'll put the Ring of Aries back on. Actually, let's check our walk armor. Yeah, look at that. 26. Awesome. Pretty darn good. Yeah, sure. Throw it on. No, you know what? No. We'll leave the spike breaker on just so I don't forget. And Ring of Aries. Perfect. So, let's go, see what we can do about Richter, shall we? Ooh, heart max up. Very nice. Oh, Richter, we're here to end the game.
I've been waiting for you. Answer me. Why is a Belmont planning the resurrection of Count Dracula? Count Dracula rises but once every century, and my role is over. If I can resurrect him, then the battle will last for eternity. If those are your true feelings, then so be it.
Well, if you notice, there's a floating green orb. That orb is what you need to attack. Now, luckily for us, the Holy Sword cannot damage Richter. See? He's completely immune to it. Ow. Oh my gosh. Turns out, we are not immune to Richter. Huh. So yeah, Richter really hurts, and you need to be careful. He's a Belmont, and you're a vampire. So, go figure. Right? Whoopsies. Don't press that button. There we go. Still, it's all good. Gives us a nice excuse to look at our map percentage. 95.8, huh? That's not good. That means I've missed some rooms. So, let's take a look at our map here. Because evidently I've missed some things, and I don't remember where. Which isn't good. So let's take a look here. Give me a moment. Actually, you know what? Nah. I'll look at it once I'm done. Worst case, we'll just finish the game, then go fix up the map. Oh, and you know what? Silly me. I know why the map isn't filled in. We just died after fighting Richter when we filled in the map. Duh. I tell you. Well, I'll cut back once I'm done and we're back at the Richter fight. Be right back. There we go. So, now that I redid all the map keeping that we needed, before fighting Richter and finishing the game, you should have 99.5% of the map. The last bit of the map will be covered once you beat him. So let's load it up and go finish things for real this time. Now, that little green orb I mentioned, if you aren't wearing the holy glasses, it will not be there. So make sure you're wearing them. Otherwise, this is going to be an impossible fight. If you kill Richter, you get the bad ending. So don't do that.
I've been waiting for you.
Oh, we know Richter.
Why is a Belmont planning the resurrection of Count Dracula? Count Dracula rises but once every century, and my role is over. If I can resurrect
You know, to be honest,
then the battle will last for eternity.
he has a good point.
If those are your true feelings, then so be it.
I get it, the guy's just seeking employment. I understand. So yeah, otherwise, yeah, careful, that is a screen-wide nuke. Just keep hitting the orb. Try to avoid him as best you can. And there you go.
You've defeated me, But all is not yet lost. The resurrection of Count Dracula is at hand. No. What have I done?
Thank you, Alucard, for saving Richter.
Alucard? The same Alucard who fought alongside my ancestor, Trevor Belmont? That was over 300 years ago. No time for small talk. Is the person who controlled you in that castle over there? Yes, I think so. Maria, take Richter and leave here. I'll finish this.
All right. Good luck.
So, you thought it was the end of the game, huh? I mean, look, I've not been so sneaky, but this is the halfway point. Because now you have the entire inverted castle to explore. Meaning you have so much more work left to do, with harder enemies, bigger bosses, and the true final boss waiting. Now, we need to go back immediately. And make sure you jump up and grab that little section of map. Because with all that map cleared, should we go save our game, and then take a look at our save file, with the 1% of map that we covered in the inverted castle, as well as the full map here, we should have 100.1% in our save file. Make sure you have that before proceeding if you're trying to 200.6% the game. So yep, 100.1%. This marks the true halfway point of Castlevania Symphony of the Night. And let me tell you, I am so excited to blitz through the rest of it, because some of the most powerful weapons, strongest enemies, coolest boss fights, and most rad abilities are waiting for you in that inverted castle. So next time we play Castlevania Symphony of the Night, oh baby, are we gonna have some fun. As always, I'm Brad. Thanks for watching, and have a good one.